Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Q&A of the week. And this week, we're going to be covering things related to divisional charts. We're going to be covering things related to, the physical impacts of planets during transit. Okay, and remember, my course, Chara Dasha, is currently active on Maga Vedic Astrology Academy at this link under course section, where I'm currently discussing the careers, especially related to success in career, which is seen through a particular point known as Indu Lagna, okay, including a concept known as Yoga Karkas in Germany, which is seen through the impact upon Indu Lagna, Ghatika Lagna, and Hora Lagna by a planet. And this is what really signifies, the importance of an individual in life, including even, wealth. So that course was going to be there, just like every other course that's there. Now, let's talk about the Q&A. Okay, the Q&A. The first Q&A is from, oh my God, why is this? One thing I noticed, the older the phone gets, the more it does not function well. So this is from Rupika Shrivastava. So Rupika says, does transit and Mahadasha apply to divisional charts too? If yes, how do they get applied? Is it the normal way? So yes, this is a particular question that is asked a lot, and I don't know how many times I've actually explained it, but I will explain it again. Yes, you will apply the exact same principles of the birth chart into the Navamsha chart. And this is how you will see the results. Okay, so if let's say you're looking at a planetary placements, and let's say you have a Saturn in the 4th house, okay? It's in the sign of Virgo. So you're studying what the Saturn is going to do. But at the same time, Saturn is in the 11th house as well in the Navamsha. Okay? So that means whichever sign it lands, depending upon the Padha in the Virgo zodiac sign, whichever sign it lands in and the house that it's landing in, it's also going to give results of that particular house and sign. So and also, just like in the birth chart, we study a chart from the ascendant, right? We study the chart from the ascendant. We study the chart from the moon. We study the chart from the dasha ascendant, known as dasha lagna. You will apply the same concept into divisional charts. You will look at a chart from the moon in the divisional charts, like Navamsha especially. You will make the dasha the ascendant. You look at it from the ascendant of Navamsha, but you know what? You want to know another trick? Make the ascendant of your birth chart the ascendant of a divisional chart and read your chart from there. Whether you are looking at the dasha, whether you're just wanting to get a general principle. See, look. That's Saturn. Saturn came in, right? So Saturn is trying to show that, yeah, there's something to this. It's funny, I've never heard a crow, and a crow just comes in. But yes, this is a particular technique that I've learned through Kapiel Raaj, where you take the ascendant of the birth chart, put every single, just make the ascendant of the Navamsha the exact same ascendant as the birth chart and read their chart from there, including when the dasha planet is operating. It becomes very, very important in that case. So that's how you look at it, and including, let's say you want to know what is that. First of all, what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for promotions? Okay, so you see the fact that in your birth chart, Saturn is causing a Raj Yoga. Okay, Saturn is, let's say, conjunct Mercury. So the 9th Lord and the 4th Lord are conjunct, creating a Raj Yoga. It promises you land, real estate, comforts. It brings you great luck in life, but also both of them are looking at the 10th house. So they're going to give you results of the 10th house as well because of their aspect. Now, in the dasamsha, okay, in the dasamsha, let's say Saturn goes into the 10th house, okay, and is being aspected by the 10th lord, is being aspected by Jupiter, Mercury. You know, especially when two planets are conjunct together in the birth and navamsha, or even in just in divisional charts, something significant related to that divisional chart will happen. So let's say you're going through Saturn period, Saturn and Mercury are conjunct in the birth chart, and they're both conjunct in the 10th house of dasamsha. You can close your eyes and just say, significant events will occur in my career during this period, and great success will occur during this period. Especially if both Jupiter or Saturn and Mercury create a Raj Yoga even in the dasamsha, or they ruled good houses in dasamsha. Okay, now, yeah, significant events can occur, but if Saturn is weak, then you will have something that you weren't expecting, you know, so that's what happens. Then there's another question. I don't know where this question went. Oh yeah, this is by Marina Luna. Okay, so Marina Luna asks, the shift and energetic energies of planets during their transit causes physical symptoms. Yes, this is something, you know, this is something, I mean, it's caught my eye, but this is something I actually learned back in 2017, 2018. You know, I was hanging out with Dr. Pai and Sandeep and everybody, and I think that's where Dr. Pai was telling something about how look for when planets are shifting signs. Whenever they're going from one sign to the other, you will see significant events occurring related to the house that planet is transiting in, but also you will see certain body parts giving you indications. Okay? Certain body parts, even when they're retrograde. So when they are, let's say, going retrograde or direct, you will see this particular event playing out. So let's say Mercury goes retrograde in the 3rd house. Okay? Very obvious placement. You will see a couple of days before or after, some pain in the hands can occur. Some pimple or zit may appear. Some rash may happen. And this is also the way cosmos telling us that, hey, you suddenly feeling this, there's some shift is happening above. And perhaps, this is not something that we know, but perhaps the rishis, the highly intelligent people, when they went through some pain in the hand, you know, and they always then looked up at the sky like, wow, I'm seeing this every year, whenever, or 3 times a year, whenever this pain happens, this planet is now going back. So perhaps it happened because of those things, okay? That rishis were looking at the fact, you know, these change of planets are bringing physical issues in our life. But the thing is, this particular part only lasts when they just enter. Couple of days, let's say Jupiter just entered last week. Couple of days before Jupiter enters Pisces, and few days after Pisces, something related to feet can occur for the majority of the people. But if, let's say, Jupiter is transiting into the 2nd house, then you may even see something significant occurring related to the face. Maybe suddenly at that time, you know, you go get a facial on that particular day, and you don't even realize it that Jupiter just entered the 2nd house. So it's not really doing something long term, but it's showing that, okay, you're getting something done on the face, and Jupiter is just giving that omen that, hey, I've entered your 2nd house. Now, if a transiting planet causes a long-term issue, so for example, Saturn entered Aquarius, and now you got some injury onto the knee or in your shank area, okay? And it's going to last you 6 months, 7 months to heal from it. So how do we see that? Well, then you have to go to the dashas. Mahadasha and Antradasha, okay? When a Mahadasha and Antradasha planets are operating. So let's say you were going through your Ascendant Lord Dasha and 6th Lord Antradasha, and nothing has really happened. And let's say it's a 2.5 year long period of the 1st and 6th house. But now, this is where when we use transit, this is where really the transit make their most sense. that now that, let's say, Saturn is going over the ascendant lord, Mars aspects the 6th lord while you're going through the 1st and 6th lord period, well, they're gonna say, I'm sorry, we have to give you this injury because of this karma you created in one of your lives. So, deal with it. So now the transit has come. And now it's really making a big statement showing that, okay, well, you injured your knee and it's going to take 3 weeks to heal. It's going to take 3 months to heal. While at least Mars is transiting and says, yep, I'm gonna have to give you this delay, this pain. You won't be able to compete in your competition, or you won't be able to go to the gym. This is where these physical alignments happen. So if you're wanting to know about that, then yes, don't rely on the transits at all. Then you have to look at the dasha. But just to know this quick omen that a planet has transited in a certain house, you will see some things related to the body part will occur. For example, a planet has entered Cancer or Scorpio, okay? Especially, let's say, Mercury entered Cancer or Scorpio. You may, within those couple of days, may get a back massage. Because Cancer and Scorpio are known as signs of, sign that represents back, or areas that you cannot see by yourself without the help of mirrors. You can look at your back, right? You have to turn your head around. And even then you have to look at a mirror to see your back. And you can look down in your rectum area. You have to have a mirror to see it. You can't just look at it. So these are the areas. So when you get like a back massage, you should look. If you're studying astrology, why am I getting a back massage today? Maybe a planet is just about to enter into a sign a day later, or maybe it has crossed that, that sign and it's less than that 1 degree and it's going to be 1 degree within 1 or 2 days. Oh, so something significant I did with one of my body parts. Maybe I got a head massage and, perhaps Moon or Mercury entered just right there, entered the sign of Aries. So yes, those physical shifts can represent an omen to you that, hey, if you don't have an astrological software and you're living in some other ancient time, well, we're giving you indication that we have now entered a certain zodiac sign, which we are now giving you the indication for. If let's say it's transiting in your 3rd house in Aries, your sibling, you call your sibling and you find out that, oh, they're just about to get, their hair done at a salon and they're going to call you later on. You're like, okay. Then you're like, why did my sibling went to a salon today? Sure, you can look at a prashna, but also if you see that a planet just entered below 1 degree or just about to enter after 30th degree, then you know that, oh, this is a omen to say that, hey, something is happening. But these are very small shifts. Sometimes you don't even need to pay attention to this. It's just that planets are coming in. But to know the big ones, yes, we have to look at the dasha system. And especially the 3 dasha have to confirm Mahadasha, Vimshotri dasha, Yogini dasha, and Chara dasha, which is of Jaimini, which I'm teaching right now. And for that, which is the link is here under the course section. So anyway, guys, if you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you can ask your question one of these days. Otherwise, if you want to know where your planets are, where they're transiting, entering, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.